Welcome back. We joined a group of riders this week coming into the outskirts of Huntly. We've just come off Harris Street, we're moving on to Riverview Rd, and we're going to be riding alongside the Mighty Waikato River today, and that's going to be the purpose of this video. Now as we're heading down towards the water here, we can see up to the left the Tainui Bridge in Huntly. Fabulous structure. We will have a quick look at it, and then we're going to be putting it behind us as we turn right and travel along Riverview Rd, and we can see the Waikato River there to our left. Now we're travelling in a generally southerly direction. From Huntly to Ngaruawahia is around about, I think it's around 15 kilometres, and that's going to be how much this video is going to travel. We'll be clipping out a few bits, but by and large this is the short stretch down there. It's a really great ride down Riverview Rd and turns into Hakarimata Rd a little bit later on. Whether you're travelling north or southerly direction, it's somehow comforting or feels very peaceful riding alongside the Mighty Waikato River. Now after going through this little one-lane bridge here, it's demarcation line, it's the end of Riverview Rd, and we turn into Hakarimata Rd, which is going to take us all the way through to Ngaruawahia. And this road, it doesn't quite cling as close to the river, but you can still get plenty of nice vantage points. It's a good road for riding on, this Hakarimata Rd. It's got lots of long straight parts to it, a few gentle curves, and every now and again you come right back into close contact again with the Waikato, so nothing to complain about here, especially on a nice day like this. No problems at all. The road is dry, the road surface is generally tip-top shape along this road, so yeah, well worth getting along and having a ride down here. As far as winter riding goes, I'll take what I can get, and this just happened to be one of those days that was sandwiched in between a whole lot of rain both before and the day immediately after. So once we saw that the weather was going to be okay, we thought to ourselves, well, you know what, let's jump on the bikes and put something together. So that's how we came to be travelling down the road here in the deep end of the Waikato, heading towards Ngaruawahia, and eventually making our way through a few of the usual suspects down there, Paeroa, and then took a break up at Ngatea before heading all the way back up to Auckland. Anyway, it's a little bit of backstory to the ride. We're coming in now towards getting close to the outskirts of Ngaruawahia. We'll see soon enough we'll come to a road sign that's going to alert us that we're approaching the suburbs, and at that point the ride will be coming to an end. Now Ngaruawahia is it's a bigger town than you might imagine, but having said that, the population is still only really quite a tidy, manageable one, around 6,500 people or so, I think, less than 7,000 anyway. Now at this stage we are starting to break into the suburbs of Ngaruawahia, and we're turning off of Hakarimata Rd and we're turning on to Waingaro, which crosses the Waikato through this little simple bridge here, takes us across the Waikato River over to the side where the township of Ngaruawahia itself is, and this is going to in turn take us on to through the heading up to this roundabout here and beyond. We're going to be on Herschel Street, and we're skirting up kind of the back way to get to a truck stop where we're going to be taking a quick break and refreshment. One thing I always find hard to get used to when I'm out of Auckland is the flat land. It's really unusual to not have hills or tall things that you can kind of get your bearings around. You have to really know where you're going when it's all flat like this, because you don't have any raised viewing points or vantage platforms that you can identify just where you're at and what comes up next. Anyway, that aside, we're approaching now the BP truck stop, and so about this time I'll wrap it up, and so I hope you've enjoyed this little taste of riding through the Waikato alongside the Mighty Waikato River. Take care out there, ride safe, have fun, see you next week.